Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Today is, I'm gonna try to make the best of it, but it's not that great of a day. I did get pulled over last night, as you guys just saw, and the reason being is my tires stick out way too far. The guy said it's super illegal. So anyways, the scenario was I was at a car show that really, it was cool, but I shouldn't have gone. That's just a dumb place to go at 9:30 at night in a Best Buy parking lot. There are guys there that did, yeah, they had awesome cars. I saw a turboed Mustang. There's this one old Nissan, I don't know what it was, but it had 4 15-inch subs in it and a whole touchscreen thing in the trunk with a ton of amps, and it was bumping the music pretty loud. I saw a lot of other single cab trucks like mine, but they were all lowered with big wheels and little tires, like the more track looking truck setup. And me and my buddy with the K20 went. We wanted to just check it out, see like what was up. It was kind of cool. Some of the vehicles were pretty sweet. Saw a big Duramax that was deleted on a full throttle suspension lift. So yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff. It was kind of cool, but overall I would have rather not went, knowing what had happened, because I was leaving and everyone's revving up their cars and stuff. So I train horn, and then I kind of given a lot of gas, and it was loud. And then I pass this corner and I see a cop, and I'm like, dude. I knew he was pulling me over, so I turn, I'm going slow, I'm just waiting for it to happen. Lights flick on. I'm like, yep, okay. I pull over, roll down my window, turn the truck off, keys on the dash, open up my glove box, get my registration ready. I didn't even have my license on me. I had left it at my house. So he comes up and he's like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing tonight? I'm like, oh, I was at the car show checking it out. I said, license and registration? He said, yep. So I gave him my registration. I said, I don't have my license. I think I have a picture on my phone. Can I find that? He's like, yeah, that's fine. So I find my picture. He takes down my license number and all that stuff, goes to his car, comes back. He's like, all right, here's what I'm going to do. Because first I asked him, can I ask what I'm being pulled over for? After we had like talked for a minute, and he's like, do you think you know? And I said, was I going a little fast? And he said a little, and he wrote down 35 on the ticket, and it says the speed limit was 10, and I only went to like 4,000 RPMs for like 2 seconds, so it might have been like 25, maybe, but whatever. He was super cool about that. He's like, I'm not going to get you for the big stuff. You're not going to get any points on your record. I'm not going to say anything about reckless driving, speeding, any of your other illegal stuff on the truck, but I am going to get you for mud flaps because your tires stick out way too far. You don't have any flaps, and you can either get new wheels and tires or put mud flaps on. And he looks down at my tires and like, these are nice wheels and tires. I don't think you want to do that, so probably get some mud flaps. I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of these wheels and tires. I wasn't going to tell him, well, I'm just going to go put on some stock wheels and tires, get it signed off, and then put it right back to how it is, because I hate mud flaps, and I am not running mud flaps on a truck that I put a lot of hard work, money, and time into. So I just figured be super respectful, take care of it all. He was a nice guy. And then when he came back with my ticket, I asked him, when I go down and get it signed off, are they going to say anything about other stuff on my vehicle? And he knew what I meant right away, because he said, no, they usually don't. Like, they won't say anything about your smoke taillights or this and this and this, because there are a few other things that might be slightly illegal on my truck. So I was super bummed last night, didn't totally know what I was going to do. And then I remembered my neighbor has the same body style truck as me, same lug pattern on stock wheels and tires. So I am going to get his truck, bring it over here to the garage, take my wheels off, take my spacers off, put his wheels on, take it down, get it signed off, pay the $25 fine. I think it's $25 because you still have to pay a fine after you get it fixed. And then I'll take it back here and then really fix it and put it back to spacers and my wheels and tires with the big offset. Because, like I said, I put a lot of time, effort, money into this truck to make it look the way I want. And I'm not just going to, oh, I got one ticket, make it look how California wants it to look. Because you're meant to have freedoms in America, and I want my truck to look how I want it to look. That's why I spend the time and money doing it. That's why I make YouTube videos out of it. Hopefully this ends up being a good experience. I get a good YouTube video out of it, and everything works out. So anyways, let's get into getting stock wheels and tires on the truck and see what it looks like with the big lift kit. And just like that, we are back to stock, and it looks retarded, to say the least. We got tucked in the back, tiny bit of stance in the front, like ½ an inch. barely any stance up front. I did leave the 2-inch spacer in on the front. We took the 4-inch spacers out of the back. And you can see we have absolutely no stance. Hopefully when I go down there, they don't say anything about anything else wrong with the truck. But you can see we're tucked with absolutely no stance in the back. But this is my neighbor's truck. He was kind enough to let me use it to borrow his stock wheels and tires. We got those, mine, on his in the meantime. And this thing actually looks really good with them. So maybe he just take these off my hands and I could rock stocks for about 6 to 8 weeks while I have some fuel forgeds made for my truck, and then get even wider and run a 12 wide. So I'm definitely thinking about that. If I can get those sold and this guy, I will do it. Anyways, now I gotta head down to the police station and get the ticket signed off. All right, guys, like I said, we got the wheels and tires swapped over. We are headed down to the police station now to get this signed off. It looks super dumb. Like, it's really funny how dumb it looks. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit better of an angle once we get back home. Maybe the lighting will get a little better. These morning clouds will burn off, and you'll see just how dumb it really looks. It's kind of funny, and it's gonna get me out of paying the big fine because I'm fixing it, and then I'll go back home and really fix it back to the way it was. Anyways, I will see you guys after I get the ticket signed off. Now, just for fun on the freeway, we're gonna see if this is any faster. Hang on, getting into the fast lane. The speed limit is 90. Let a big gap open up. It doesn't really feel faster. It feels smoother. This is not full throttle. This is just kind of like 3/4 throttle. It feels a lot smoother than with the mud tires driving this fast. So that's nice. Let me get to 55. It seems to hold a little bit higher RPMs. All right, guys, I just got down to the police station, brought the ticket in. There was some lady in there, came out, super nice, helped me out. I gave her my ticket and she read it and she was confused. She goes, mud flaps, like what does that mean? Like what happened? I said, oh, I used to have tires that stick out like this far. I can't show you because I'm holding with one of my hands the camera, but I showed her with 2 hands like how far they stuck out. And she goes, oh, so you had to take your mud flaps off? So I, honest to God, if like, the scenario would have been perfect. I could have brought my truck down as is and said, oh yeah, I just had to take my mud flaps off. And now it's legal that I don't have the mud flaps. And honest to God, it's funny because the person would not have known. Super nice lady. I talked to her. She told me, oh, my son has a lifted truck too. And because I said, yeah, I took my stock, I put my stock ones back on. I'm just gonna sell the other ones, save some money. These will get better gas mileage. She said, oh, the big tires get worse gas mileage. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, well, good, you'll save some money. And she barely looked at my truck, signed the ticket, and then gave it to me. Talked to her for a minute more. See ya, have a great day. She was really nice, helped me out. So I'm done, ticket is signed off. Now what I have to do is send the ticket down to the court with $25, and then I'm done. So anyways, gonna get home, show you guys what this looks like from the back, because that is where it looks the worst. This literally is the reason you don't skip leg day on trucks. It looks horrible. And so I'll get home in a minute, show you guys this again, then slap my old wheels and tires back on, and then it's over. I got it fixed, and it's funny, these tires actually ride a lot nicer than my mud tires, but I also do have an off-brand mud tire, and that could be and is a big part of it. So as soon as I get those Toyos, that'll fix the ride quality issue. Anyways, I will see you guys back at the house. All right, guys, so I did just drop the other truck off, who happens to live right across the street from me. There he is. And he had let me use his truck, parking mine now, to borrow the wheels and tires. So that was super nice, saved me having to get actual mud flaps and get it signed off that way. Instead, I just put stock wheels and tires on and then got it signed off that way. And now we are already back to being wide, back on my current wheels and tires. But now I'm just really wanting to get those 20 by 12 fuel forged wheels. So I'm gonna be looking into that, get a quote from Custom Offsets, see how much it costs. I think it's gonna be around $5,800 for all 5, because I need that one too. And I might just bite the bullet and do it, but like I said, I really want someone to have a buyer for my current wheels and tires. If anyone wants these wheels and tires that are on my truck right now, they are 18x9 Fuel Mavericks with a -12 offset. They'll fit Chevy or Ford 6 lug. They will come with lug nuts, and the tires are 33 1250 Aturo Trailblades, and they're mud tires, and then the spare is a Toyo MT. So, and I don't drive my truck much. These have maybe 1,000 miles on them. They're in super good condition. I never do burnouts in them or anything because I like keeping my stuff lasting nice. I've never off-roaded in this. It's really just for looks, and they look great and they perform great. So if you guys want all 5, shoot me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is always down below, and $2,400 takes all 5. That is cheaper than what I paid for all 5 of them. All 5 for me, I think, was around $2,800. So taking a little bit of a loss, but I got a little bit of use out of them, and that way I can get the new ones that I want. So if anyone wants these, shoot me a DM on Instagram. If this is your guys' first time stopping in, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.